Hi everybody, how you doing? Hope you're well. Today I just wanted to show you a quick exercise that I use a lot based around major and minor triad shapes. Triads are just 3-note chords, so like G, C, D, A minor, that kind of thing. Made up of 3 notes. In the case of major triads, they're made up of the 1st, the 3rd and the 5th note out of the major scale. So if you imagine a major scale like this, instead of saying the note names, you number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8's the octave. We take the 1st note, the 3rd note and the 5th note, put them together, and that gives us a major triad. To create a minor triad, what you do is you flatten the 3rd note. So that makes it sad because it's flat and deflated. So we're going to use one shape for each and just move them around the fretboard, but we're going to follow, I say follow the dots. I've picked a guitar with no dots on the front. It's got thumbnails, but you'll get the idea. Your guitar will probably have a dot or a block inlay or something on the fret, on these same frets anyway. So we're going to go from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret to the 7th fret, jump down to the A string, do the same thing, and then jump down to the D string and go as far as the 7th fret. So let me show you. Start with your 2nd finger, okay, so the finger you stick up when someone cuts you up in the road, and play the 3rd fret on the E string, bottom E string, and then 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, that's your next note, and then get your little finger, and I'm going to call it that because I hate the word pinky, it just gives me the ick, so little finger on the 5th fret of the A string, like so, and that's our basic shape, so it should look like this. Okay, and then we're just going to take that same shape, move up to the 5th fret, and up to the 7th fret, and then going to change strings, like so. So we've gone basically from G to G, gone up an octave, okay? Obviously I know we've missed notes out, but keeping it just in that pattern where we're going G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, keeps it nice and simple, helps it cement in the brain a bit more easily as well. And to be honest, when you're learning notes on the fretboard, if you haven't already, it's easier to learn a few really well and use them like landmarks. Like when you're driving, and you might not remember all the street names that you pass, but you'll remember a water tower or a pylon or a certain building or whatever. That's the way to do it, because then you can work out the rest from there. It's less for your brain to take in. So let's do that again, do it a little bit faster. And then you're just going to repeat that over and over. Okay, next one is the minor shape. So if you want to vary it. So what we're going to do this time is take the 1st note. Now, we're not going to have the 3rd note because that's what makes it major. We're going to flatten the 3rd note down. So we've got like that, okay? So that was our 3rd. It's now deflated and it makes it sound sad, makes it into a sad G minor. But I'm going to change the fingering slightly so that it's more familiar. So if you know minor pentatonics, we're going to go 3rd fret, then a little finger on the 6th fret on the same string on the E string, and then your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the A string. So okay, so that one's a little bit trickier to get in faster. Okay, now what you can also do with these is you can vary them a little bit. So I'll go back to the major. If you are playing to a click track or you're playing to a metronome or a drum pattern, something like that, you can mess with time signatures, with 8th notes, 16th notes, etc. No matter, however fast you can play. So for example, you can go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and so on and so on, or however you want to do it. So as long as you're playing the notes fluently and in the right order, to start with, actually you can mess up the order as well if you want, but just for this, keep it in the same order. But mess about with the rhythms, or you could go, do one more than the other. So, just mess about with the patterns and see what you can come up with. I've got a little Blackstar fly amp next to the camera here, so if you hear little weird buzzes and things, that's what that is. It's not me, it's not my old bones on it, honestly. Okay, so have fun, go away and practice, and come back to me when you've done it, and I hope that's useful. Thanks a lot. Bye.